Yeah, really, it's going to be the heat, the winds this weekend, and then we're going to see more typical October type conditions next week. But in the meantime, it's going to be kind of hot out there. Dry, though. That's the good news, too. It's even a dry heat. Right now, we just had a little bit of a disturbance come through. It's produced a few clouds overall, but as it lifts north, there's actually a front further to the north to the Arrowhead of Minnesota. That's where they've had some precipitation with that. We've had cloud cover with this disturbance coming through, but that's about it. It's too dry, lower levels to even mount to anything other than some clouds. Storm out, system out to the west, they're going to get cooler. They're going to have rain. They're going to have actually some snow and much more fall-like conditions, and that means we're going to have the more summer-like conditions for the time being throughout the next several days through the weekend. Tomorrow's highs, upper 80s, potentially some 90s. It will be dry type heat out there with a wind out of the southwest. Not quite breezy yet on Friday. The winds will start picking up as we go into Saturday. But look at these low temperatures going into Saturday. Some could barely get under 70 going in. So it's going to be a very warm, breezy night too. This is actually our average high temps right now, so that should what we'll see probably next week. But for now, that's your overnight lows going into Saturday. So a very mild start, and it's going to be a very warm and breezy afternoon. A few high clouds out there, but otherwise mid 80s, upper 80s once again. So it could be a repeat of Friday. There could be a degree or two difference between either day. Just depends on how things plan out. But overall, still mid to upper 80s and potentially a few 90s is the main theme as we go throughout Saturday. Sunday, the bigger story with that is cloud cover comes in. The front that we're watching gets a little closer. So the winds pick up. This would actually be stronger winds on this day. With the clouds and that wind, it comes down a little bit on the temperatures, so not expecting record temperatures, but still well above average and still well into the 80s too. Now, as we look at the records, it's a little bit less likely we're going to see it on Friday, given that we're going to have to get up to 91 for a cross. Eau Claire maybe 89, but still we're shooting about to the mid 80s right now. I think better shot as we go into Saturday, and it kind of skipped over there for a second. Saturday, we're expected to see temperatures more similar, but the record highs are more into the upper 80s. So I think we will see set some records on Saturday. Given the winds here, we'll see winds. These are wind gusts here for Saturday. Starting off by the afternoon, we should see 25 to potentially 30 widespread. There could be a few areas that do give above 35, especially as you go into northeast Iowa, ridge lines and those areas that favor that. Those winds will die off a little bit at night, but still overall at night, we could still gust above 20 to even 32. So breezy night conditions too continue as you wake up tomorrow, Sunday morning. Still you got gusts in the 20s, and then it just picks up. As I said, Sunday afternoon we could see gusts potentially approach maybe 40 at times, but then you can see the winds turn right around Sunday because that's when the front comes through, and then we'll start seeing winds die off. And you can see as we go through, there's your front coming through. The front does not come through the area, or at least enter the area, till Sunday night, so staying dry. And then we'll see showers develop mainly on the back side of this front. We're talking Sunday night into early Monday morning before this front stalls out, and we might see additional precipitation come back up into some of the areas, probably south of I-90, come Monday night and Tuesday as another system kind of goes around that front. So there are some precipitation chances there going into next week, but not a lot. And given the main story going into next week is the average temperatures and the overnight lows getting back down into the 40s as you see a spider crawling around on the 8-day forecast.
At first I thought that was real.
That's not real.
You got me. Okay.
Yeah, that's just, it's October, so you got to throw that stuff in there.
That was
a
a
little
lot
bit.
of fun. Thank you, Greg. All right, we're good. All right.